Oh, this needs to go down a little bit. Is that good? Back a little bit, maybe? This isn't bad. How can I fix this? Tiki Taki. What's going on, man? How's your day going so far? How can I fix this? I don't know. We're gonna continue. Guess let's do this swap right here. All right. Tiki Taki, how's your day going so far? What is your fragrance of the day as well? My fragrance of the day today is Latafa Assad Elixir. I've never tried the original Assad. I've never tried Assad Zanzibar. I've never tried Assad Bourbon. I would like to try them. I have tried Yara Candy because I bought my girlfriend that one and it's really good. But Assad Elixir, cloning Hugo Boss bottled Absolute. You get a lot of woods. You get like some resiny notes, but primarily like some tobacco, some cashmere. Really, really good fragrance though. A little more masculine than what I would traditionally wear. I kind of like more fresh fragrances and I suppose more sweeter fragrances. But yeah, this one is nice. It's not like too masculine or anything. I'm 17. I enjoy this fragrance. Fragrance of the day, Moschino Toy Boy. I used to have Toy Boy. I traded that one to Brian. Brian really, really wanted that one. Brian loves Toy Boy. He says that it, smells like a niche fragrance, which yeah, he's right. A very niche, like designer fragrance. Good rose fragrance as well. It's just for me, it was so hard to wear. Like I owned it for almost a year, and I wore it maybe once or twice, but it smells good. Joel, what's going on? Scent of the day, Ormond Jane Cashmere. Wednesday scent of the day will be Blind Barber Shinjuku Mood. I don't know how to say that. Apparently smells like Lalabo the Noir. Never smelled any Lalabo. But I'm assuming Blind Barber, if it's like a barber fragrance, like a barbershop fragrance, like Lamal, but something like lavender, vanilla, something Fougere. Um, we are doing fragrance battles though. We have 8 fragrances. This live is not going to be a very, very long live, but we have 8 fragrances. I have them matched up. We're going to start this real quick. If you guys have not, please make sure to drop a like and drop a sub. When I hit 5K, I'm going to be giving away a brand new bottle of Latafa Kamarakawa. I probably should have it with me, but I don't have it with me. It's not the bottle I have, but I'll be sending out a new bottle. So drop a like, drop a sub if you guys have not already, and make sure to let me know what your scent of the day is. Today, I am wearing Latafa Assad Elixir, cloning Hugo Boss. Oh, I don't know what I said. Hugo Boss bottled Absolute. Really, really good fragrance here. A masculine fragrance, a lot of wood, some cashmere. Really good fragrance. But let's get started with this. Since we're talking about it, the first fragrance matchup we're going to do is Latafa Assad Elixir and Hawthorne's Frozen Flame. This is me in 10 years if I don't lock in. Bro, I'm 17. How old do you think I am? You think I'm like 40 years old doing this? Nah. Let's see. Assad Elixir going up against Frozen Flame. So both of these fragrances are good. Again, everything here is a budget fragrance. I want to say the most expensive on this list, $50. So all relatively cheap fragrances. Dame, you look 30. I don't look 30. You're kind of being an asshole, buddy. I can already say that Coconut Green bottle is going to be the winner. Coconut Lagoon, probably. No way you're older than me. I don't know. Maybe you just got bad genetics, dude. Latafa Assad Elixir, cloning Hugo Boss bottled Absolute. You get some cashmere, you get some tobacco, you get some cinnamon, you get, I don't believe any vanilla, but I do get like some vanilla aspects. Really, really nice fragrance though. And then Hawthorne's Frozen Flame, 3 notes. You get black vanilla, chrome, and white cedar. Really, really nice fragrance here. A good vanilla, only $25. It's only a 1.7 ounce, but it is parfum concentration. Nice fragrance here. Both of these are good. But yeah, it's tied up. We need one of these to win, so we need someone else to vote. Um, Between these two, I don't know. They're both really, really good fragrances. Frozen Flame is probably in my top 5 for vanilla fragrances, and being that this is $25 and can be found at Target is kind of crazy. But at the same time, Assad Elixir, I just got it into my collection. I just got it in my collection more recently. It's a very, very good fragrance, though. I do think it kind of gives me a headache because every single time I have worn this fragrance, I have gotten a headache. Maybe it's pure coincidence, but Assad Elixir ended up winning, so it will get passed on. Hawthorne Frozen Flame, I still think it's a very good fragrance. If any of you guys are looking for a good, cheap vanilla winter fragrance, go to Target, check out Frozen Flame. You should be able to smell it, and your Target should have it. Like, majority of Targets will have Hawthorne fragrances, but check out Frozen Flame, 25 bucks, really good fragrance. Next fragrance matchup we are going to do here is going to be Paris Corners Coconut Lagoon going up against Kadlaj Island Dreams. Real men don't wear perfume. Bro, oh my god. Who does this guy think he is? Real men don't wear perfume. Coconut Lagoon, and then we have Island Dreams. Both of these fragrances are good. Coconut Lagoon, I've been told by some people is a clone of Virgin Island water from Creed, and I've been told by some people it's not. With this fragrance, you get mandarin, you get coconut, you get... What else you get in here? You get mandarin or some form of orange, you get coconut, you get lemon, you get caramel, you get vanilla. Super, super nice fragrance here, right? To me, it's like a sunscreeny coconut sort of fragrance with a nice bit of citrus in there. Super, super nice. Island Dreams, this is 100% a clone. This is cloning Louis Vuitton's Symphony, I want to say. And this fragrance, a pretty simple note breakdown. You get a ginger accord, you get a musk accord, you get a grapefruit accord, you get an ambroxan accord as well. Super, super nice, like light, fizzy sort of fragrance. This is an extrait de parfum. It lasts all day on my skin, and it almost smells like a white monster in the opening. So, two very, very good fragrances here. Make sure to vote so we can get a little bit more action. But yeah, I really don't think you can go wrong with either of these fragrances. Another way to look at this too, I almost said Symphony. Island Dreams is going to be more of a year-round sort of fragrance. Maybe not so much in like the dead of winter, but it's going to be a little bit more of a versatile fragrance where Coconut Lagoon is going to be a little bit better like for the summer and spring, but like specifically the warmer weather. What do you think of Dior Sauvage? I think it depends. Sauvage EDT, if it's like your first cologne, it's going to be a good cologne and you're going to get compliments on it. I feel like if you were to own any Sauvage, I've never smelled any of the Eau Sauvages, so I can't speak on those, but Sauvage Elixir, in my opinion, is the only one that is worth getting in 2026. You know, you get a lot of spices, you get lavender, you get some licorice. It's a nice compliment getter. It is a little bit more expensive, but it's worth every penny, and it's just better than Sauvage. Coconut Lagoon won 67% to 33%. I may potentially switch up this matchup if we do get something a little bit better than this matchup, but we may end up with this matchup for the last. The next matchup we have right here, go Buffalo Bills. Sure, go Buffalo Bills. I don't really watch football. Here we have All Harmain's Amber Oud Aqua Dubai and Mont Blanc Legend Eau de Parfum. Both beautiful year-round fragrances. So Legend Eau de Parfum going up against Aqua Dubai. I will say I like Aqua Dubai a little bit more. I definitely wear it more than Legend Eau de Parfum because I feel like it is a little bit more easier to wear, but these are both very, very easy wear fragrances. With Mont Blanc Legend Eau de Parfum, you get a lot of woods, you get some citrus, not as much citrus as like the EDT, but you still get a little bit of citrus, which just is, a nice fresh balance in here. Get a lot of pepper, you get a leather note in here, you get a violet leaf note. Super, super nice year-round woodsy DNA. If you've ever smelled Abercrombie and Fitch's Fierce, it smells like that. Replicates that smell a little bit better than Mont Blanc Legend Eau de Toilette, but very, very, very good fragrance right here. And then Aqua Dubai, you get a lot of citrus in here. You get a pineapple note. This is Cloning Imagination. It's Imagination a little bit more fruity with the, as I said, that pineapple note. The tiniest bit more fruity, but still very soapy, clean, citrusy. Um, I don't like citrus. You would not like this one then. You would be more into Legend Eau de Parfum. There's not a lot of citrus in here. The citrus doesn't, it's not like, oh, lemon. It's just like a little bit fresh. So if you were to pick one of these, I would say Legend would be more up your alley. But yeah, both very, very good fragrances. X-Rate de Parfum right here, Eau de Parfum right here, Legend Eau de Parfum, I still get all day performance with, at least I would say 9 hours of longevity with 2 to 3 feet of projection, but All Harmains Amber Oud Aqua Dubai is an X-Ray, and I easily get 10 plus hours of longevity. Not like crazy projection, like a respectable 2 to 3 feet, but yeah, really good fragrances here. It's tied up. Ooh, I was not expecting that. Let's see. We do need someone to vote to break the tie. Baseball Ben, what's going on? Best coconut fragrances are Jacques Faith, Caraco Bay, Lowe's, Paul, Ibiza, Simone, Androli, Malibu, Party in the Bay. Joel, I'm taking a screenshot of that because I need more coconut fragrances. Armoff, honestly, I've never tried it, unfortunately. Is it like Hawas Black? No. I've never tried Hawas Black, but from what I've heard, it's not the same. You like Versace at all? Yeah, I love Versace. Personally, I own Eros Flame, Dylan Blue right here, and Blue Jeans as well. I think all of those fragrances are great. Even Blue Jeans, which is often looked at as one of the like worst fragrances of all time, I think is a phenomenal fragrance. And it really just does show like how different people's noses are because like to me and my girlfriend, my mom, even a lot of people at school, like Blue Jeans smells nice. I don't know if it's just misinterpreted on the internet because oh, it smells old. Like yeah, it came out in the 90s. It's going to smell old. But I think Versace is a great brand for sure. And I used to own Eros EDT, good fragrance, but it kind of got boring to me. And I also own Versace the Dreamer, good white floral fragrance, but a little too challenging. But all around, I enjoy my Versace fragrances. Scott, what's going on? Scott voted Legend. Wow, I need to freaking clean off this bottle. Scott voted Legend and let Legend win. We have one final matchup in this round. Let me hold that Eros Najim clone. Brian, you cannot. And Brian, what's going on? How's your day going, bro? Here we have Kaid. Whoa, that's not how you spell Kaid. Kaid, that's not how you spell Kaid. I hate when YouTube starts autocorrecting. Kaid Alforsan Untamed. Going up. Yeah, that's how you spell it. Going up against Versace's Dylan Blue. Now, I picked these two as a matchup because they're both kind of resiny fragrances in a sense. Eau Fraiche is my favorite. Good breakdown. Thank you. Yeah, Eau Fraiche is great. Eau Fraiche is super, super good fragrance. Yeah. I really want a bottle of the original Eau Fraiche, and I also want a bottle of the new Eau Fraiche. So here we have Lattafa's Caid Alforsan Untamed going up against Versace's Dylan Blue. Caid Alforsan Untamed is cloning Versace Eros Najim. So with this fragrance, you get a blast of oud in the opening, which is a little bit challenging, at least for me. I haven't tried a lot of oud, but it's this kind of artificial oud in the opening. And as it dries down, you get this beautiful caramel and orange dry down with a little bit of florals. Super, super nice fragrance. I had a decent amount of people tell me I smelled good, and I got, some compliments when I wore this one. Really, really nice fragrance here. You cannot go wrong with it. It's going to be better for the cooler weather, but I paid $13 for this fragrance. Super, super good fragrance. You cannot go wrong with it, as I said. I need a drink of water. My throat is so dry. Ugh. And then Versace Dylan Blue, this fragrance, right? You get amber, you get ambroxan, you get some bergamot, you get some grapefruit. Super, super good fragrance. It's get some watery notes. Just a good year-round sort of scent that is just timeless. And this fragrance really reminds me of my freshman year of high school. I got traded with one of my buddies. I got this and I got Le Beau at the same time. Those two fragrances really, really, really remind me of my freshman year. Like if I smell them, if I put them on, like that's all I'm ever thinking about. Because I wore those fragrances so much. So Dylan Blue and Caid Alpharsan Untamed. Dylan Blue is taking the win here. There we go. Guys, I'm telling you though, do not sleep on Caid Alpharsan Untamed. I know you probably got some Christmas money left over if you guys got Christmas money. I'm telling you guys, go look up on Amazon. It's like the first link that pops up for Caid Alpharsan Untamed. It'll bring you to a link where there's this one in the original Caid Alpharsan. This is $20, and I think the Caid Alpharsan is like a 10 cents cheaper or like 10 cents more expensive. But I'm telling you guys, really, really good fragrance. It lasts a decent amount of time. It smells just like Eros Najim. I don't make any money. Like I make money from you guys watching this video, this live and my videos and stuff, but I personally am not paid by any brands to say fragrances are good. But I'm telling you, if you have $20 or you're gonna buy something on Amazon and you got $20 to spare, look at Caid Alpharsan Untamed. If you can get past that little bit of oud in the opening, it's such a good fragrance. Joel, itching to try that YSL Iced. YSL Ice will be fire. I really, really, really want to try that one. Mont Blanc Legend, cool for job interviews or something like that. Yeah, it's definitely going to be more of just like a casual fragrance. You're going to work, you're going to school, you're going to a meeting, something like that. It's going to be perfect. Love Blue Jeans. Think people aren't used to basic scented fragrances. Exactly, because I've always felt like Blue Jeans has just kind of smelt like laundry detergent and like clean laundry. I've never seen how people hate it. O'Fracia's already read that one. I vote Dylan Blue. There you go, Scott. Like, I think right now in my day and age, I'm acting like I'm 100 years old. I think I like Caid Alpharsan Untamed a little bit more, and I will definitely wear it more than Dylan Blue. But also, it's because it's a little bit cooler out. Maybe this one will, get busted out a lot during the summer. Who knows? Mike, don't sleep on YSL Fresh Minty Lemonade with the YSL DNA. Sounds good, dude. $13 a steal, a damn 13. Yeah, it's so, so good. Have I tried Prada Paradigm? I do. I do. I have. I own like a 10 ml travel spray of it. Micah, you tried any Killian's? Angel Share, the original. It's okay. I didn't think it was that good. Like, there's better fragrances for much, much cheaper. Forgot to ask, how's that Paradigm? Really, really good. You get like a lot of resin, some wood, some floral, super, super good fragrance. All right, we are going to be moving on to this. What's good, Mike? Scent of the day. My scent of the day is Lattafa Assad Elixir. Everyone, please make sure to let me know your scent of the day if you guys have not. Let me know in the comments below, and make sure to drop a like, drop a sub if you guys have not. Doing a Lattafa Kawa giveaway at 5K, so sub if you want to enter. But C2, what is your scent of the day? Assad Elixir, really, really, really enjoying this fragrance. Spicy, great fragrance. Micah, you're going to give me a sample of that Paradise DNA. You're going to like it more than the OG has raspberry and praline. See, I think it could be a little bit better because, I don't know, Angel Share it wasn't like bland, but it didn't smell like an apple pie. Like, it was just like a spicy tobacco fragrance. But at the same time, I didn't try it on my skin. It was off of my buddy's skin. We have not the best matchup here, but we're gonna just let it go. Lattafa Assad Elixir going up against Coconut Lagoon from Paris Corner. Have I tried Huas Cobra? I have not. You're getting it tomorrow. Hopefully it meets your expectations. Greeting from Nicaragua. Love your content. Greetings from America. I appreciate the support. No, I own the original Hawas Ice, and Hawas Tropical. Those are all great fragrances. Go to Le Mans Elixir. Good fragrance. Good fragrance right there. Easy to wear in the winter. Can't go wrong with it. Can't vote because you can't try those two. Want to try the OG Assad. Okay, well, Brian, I'll describe them. You are a perfumer. You understand notes. So I'll tell you some of the notes in here. Just vote whatever you think would smell better. I always try to give enough perspective where, like, even if you haven't smelled it, you should at least know which one you may like more. So Coconut Lagoon, you get coconut, you get orange, you get lemon, you get vanilla, you get caramel. Super good fragrance right here. It smells like a coconut sunscreen with some citrus and like a caramel vanilla sweetness. Not caramel vanilla scent wise, but that sweetness of it added to that coconut sunscreen. Great fragrance right here. And then Lattafa Assad Elixir. With this fragrance, you get a lot of cinnamon, you get some tobacco, you get some cashmere. Definitely more of a mature fragrance. Strong, powerful. Like, you walk into a room and people will smell you. Really, really good fragrance here. Wavy, what's going on? C2 been busy working, replacing my supervisor for 2 weeks. I have to keep an eye on things. And Big Dog Joel right here. PDM Ojon, more apple pie. Dude, that freaking City Rhythm Austin is apple pie. It's so good. I wish I never traded you that one, Brian. Willie, what's going on? Can't wait. Brian's #1 fan. Scent of the day, Oud Satin. How is that? I want to try the Barakat clone of it. I want to say Brian said like he got it for his mom or something, and she like went through it really fast, or he bought it and went through it really fast or something. Brian, you were saying something about that Oud Satin Mood clone, right? Not in this live, but I want to say you said something about like someone finishing off a bottle super quick. Let's see. Assad Elixir ended up winning 57% to 43%. Hey brother, scent of the day, Wash Tropical. Great fragrance right there. Souls Assad. Scent of the day, Lattafa Assad Elixir. I need to pull out that one. I need to pull out that one again. Hawass Tropical, yeah, great fragrance. And I would overspray that one. It's so good. You know how to represent your boy Gian exactly. C2, leave the chat. Oud Satin, so good. Powdery Rose. Very inoffensive oud. Like, I want to try more oud, especially after I tried that Najim clone. Like, I want to try more. Grandma ran through that in like 2 weeks. God damn, dude. Is she like drinking that, or was she dumping it all over herself? All right, here we got Mont Blanc Legend Eau de Parfum going up against Versace's Dylan Blue. It's better than Paradise Garden. Exactly. Like, my big issue with Paradise Garden the whole time has been the price. If Paradise Garden was as cheap I suppose at this point now it is as cheap as like Le Beau and Le Beau Le Parfum. Maybe a little bit more expensive, but relatively as cheap. But like, dude, it was $200-300 at one point when it first came out because everybody wanted it. Mike has a girlfriend meant to ask. She's doing pretty good. We did her 3rd round this past weekend, and she's recovering pretty well. Her birthday is tomorrow as well. My mom loved it too. She prefers oil, says perfumes are too strong because the alcohol. How does that make sense, though? Because the oils are way stronger. Any Le Beau EDT clones out there? Kahila Platinum, I'm not sure the brand, but Kahila Platinum, Kaheela Platinum. I've heard that one's a good Le Beau EDT clone, and I need that one because I'm almost out of Le Beau. So here we have Mont Blanc Legend Eau de Parfum with this fragrance. Right, you get a nice bit of woods, get a nice bit of freshness, you get a leather note, you get a violet leaf note, you get an oak moss note. Super, super, super nice fragrance here. Very easy to wear, relatively inoffensive. $35. Like, you can find this at Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls. Super nice fragrance here. You cannot go wrong with this one. Very easy to wear. Then you got Versace's Dylan Blue. $40. You get some grapefruit, some bergamot, some ambroxan, some watery notes. Very, very nice fragrance. Easy to wear again. Inoffensive. This is a little bit more of like a shower gel sort of vibe. I don't know how much you will be able to see. I think you guys can kind of see the level. But, this is a big 3.3 ounce bottle, or I don't know, 3.3 ounce, 3.4 ounce bottle. I put a decent little dent in this bottle. You know, I wore it. Kahila Platinum is Paris Corner. Thank you, Joel. I thought it was Paris Corner, but I didn't want to say that. Um, yeah, and I'm not even BSing you. I genuinely thought it was Paris Corner, but I really want to try it because I love Paris Corner. Like Coconut Lagoon, so good. Obviously, they can do coconut well. What is C-Tune Brian scrapping about? Mom got me the messy one. It ain't bad. Told her nah. Perfumes ain't strong. Alcohol. She never heard of niche. Brian, she needs to try like she needs to try either one of Chris's fragrances because they got like 50% fragrance oil in it, or she has to try whatever that like Amouage is, like Amouage 53 or whatever. Not only at the Bond number 9 nights, Royal Oud, Aventus telling you, Creed stayed all day. Your mom asked me you were wearing. She tasted it. It was so strong, bro. Damn. All right. Let's see. Legend Eau de Parfum won 40% to 60%. Last fragrance matchup right here. And then I'm going to head to bed. We have Lattafa Assad. Bro. Oh! Assad Elixir going up against. What is this fragrance? Mont Blanc Legend Eau de Parfum. My light fell. And I'm so much more pale than you guys realized. Michael, what ouds have you tried? So this is one I just got recently. Kaid Al Farsan Untamed, and it's cloning Eros Najim. It has a rough woody opening, which I'm assuming is their attempt at that oud. Apart from that, not a whole lot though. Like I've tried fragrances that do have an oud note in them, but I don't really detect them. But that one I do detect it in the opening. So here we have Lattafa Assad Elixir, my fragrance of the day. Super good fragrance here, right? You get some cinnamon, you get some tobacco, you get a lot of spices, some herbal notes, super nice fragrance. And this is a clone of Hugo Boss Bottled Absolute. And then this is Mont Blanc Legend Eau de Parfum. Nice year-round fragrance, some wood, some freshness. You get a leather note in here. You get a oak moss note. You get a violet leaf note. Both fragrances here are very, very good. Easy to wear in their respective seasons, like Legend Eau de Parfum, relatively easy to wear year-round. Lattafa Assad Elixir, relatively easy to wear in the cooler weather. Never forget Brian calling you Makai. Bro, like, see, here's the thing. That makes significantly more sense than what I've been called. Like, I'll go to school, I'll have a sub, and they'll be like, Micaiah? Where are you getting a whole extra syllable from? Like, where are you getting an AY from at the end of my name? It's MYKAH. McKay? I've heard that one a decent amount. Mackay. Brian called me that one, but I've had some teachers call me that one. I don't know. I don't feel like my name is that hard, and it's just because it's not spelled the traditional way. Like, if it was spelled Micah, I feel like 95% of people would know how to say it, but yeah, I've gotten some crazy pronunciations. Micaiah always interests me because it's like the most common. And it's like, how do you get a whole extra freaking syllable? I want to try that Zoologist bee fragrance. That's the best honey fragrance. Dang, that could be good. Mike recommend Oud Sad and Oud for Glory. Those were two that I was thinking of. Yeah, funny enough, those are actually two I was thinking of getting. Tell me Micah name don't look like Mackay, bro. Doesn't. You know, just smell better. I do know his channel. Yeah, I tried to collab with him at one point, and he said he didn't do collabs, which I was like, okay. But no, yeah, I mean, you know, I seen his channel. I think he does pretty good content. I don't know. It's just for me, it's a little hard to watch his content because I feel like I don't know. I'm not trying to say that like he doesn't like have charisma or anything. Whoa, not even gonna go there. He's not like very energetic. So I do watch his channel. I'm subscribed to him. If I see his content, you know, I'll drop him a like. Sometimes I'll drop him a comment. But I don't know. He's just not the most energetic. So I don't really watch him that much. But you know, I don't know. He's doing his own thing. To you know, maybe to some people, I'm that exact same way. Brian, it could be both. No, Brian, don't. Makai sounds Thai. Brian had a coworker call him brain. Oh my god. Guys. We're too funny. We're too funny. Comes across like a douche. I don't know. I mean, a little bit, but he seems relatively cool overall. And three, that's common, Joel. I'll look into it. Best honey tried so far, Toscava, Amaretto, in the melting room. Dude, best honey fragrance I've ever tried, probably honey water. If we're going off of just strictly honey, because it straight up smelled like honey. Like, I don't know how else to put it. As dumb as it sounds, like it smelled like I'm sitting in like a forest or something with like a big pot of honey in front of me. But favorite fragrance that had honey in it, Lamal Elixir. So Brian and C2 cousins? Yes, they are. No, Brian and C2 are brothers, but they're also my uncle. Wait, no, hold on. How does this pyramid work? Grim? Wait. So, okay, there's me, right? Brian, C2, and King. C2 and King are my uncles. Brian is secretly my dad. And then Dayron is their dad. And then Grim is Dayron's dad. So yeah, that's how we're all related. Willie, you can't say the resemblance. Like, you guys can't tell me. You look at me, you look at King, you look at C2, you look at Brian, and you can't tell we're related. Come on. Never was not even blood related. C2's a little crazy. He doesn't know what he's talking about these days. Assad Elixir won 57% to 43%. My fragrance of the day won. Dang. I want to say it was Joel. I don't know if Joel's in here. Joel said the Coconut Lagoon was going to win. It did not win, but, definitely stood a fighting chance. Start putting in your guys' last comments, and of course, drop a sub and drop a like if you guys have not. My nephew, is YSL Elixir good? So I think YSL Elixir is good, but look into, I just got this one. It's on my hand right now. Look into Lattafa Fakar Platine. It's a clone of YSLY Elixir, but it has an added guava note in it. Super nice. Micah is black. He got Ventiligo. How do you even say it, dude? Vitiligo, not Ventiligo. However you spell it, Brian got 5 kids. He's on for the world. Dude, in real life, Brian probably got like 30 kids he's hiding from the child support payments on. How's Dayron his dad? But that don't exist, so he's a deadbeat father. No, we're all old enough. Somebody got the pass. Come on, guys. What would you tell Bronny if you were his coach? I don't know. I mean, Bronny's been doing pretty good. As much as, some people think he's shit, like, you gotta understand, bro almost died. Almost fucking died on the court. And he came back and played in the NBA. I don't know. I mean, I think in the end, like, yeah, of course, Bronny's going to get a little bit of glaze, a decent amount of glaze because he is LeBron's son. But, like, it's not like they picked him with the first pick. The pick that they picked, almost said Dalton Connect. That's not his name. Is it Dalton Connect? I don't know. Whoever they picked before Bronny, the rookie, like, if they picked Bronny instead of him, I could see issues. But, because they picked him with the 55th pick, I don't think it was that bad. Was surprised it didn't. How often do you remove the glass bottle from the plastic container? Wait, I love how you can move the glass bottle from the plastic container. Are you saying this or what? C2's Mexican. Why saw myself EDP overlay parfum for sure. Willie, what's going on? Why did I say Willie? What's going on? All right, yeah, I think that's gonna do it. Again, please make sure to drop a like and a sub if you guys have not already. At 5K, I'll be giving away a brand new bottle of Lattafa's Kamerkawa shipped directly to you, free of cost, free shipping costs, nothing like that. So drop a sub, drop a like if you guys have not. Make sure to tune into my videos tomorrow, especially if you are on headphones and you have been having issues with the audio. I've seen a lot of people saying the audio is weird. Primarily it's been on headphones, but some people have been complaining about it on phones. My phone's output was set to stereo. and I believe it should have been set to mono. So we will see with tomorrow's videos if the audio is good. I really appreciate you all. Brian, have a good night. Joel, have a good night. C2, have a good night. Angel, have a good night. Willie, have a good night. Alexis, have a good night. Wavy, have a good night. Solsasad, have a good night. And I think that's it. I appreciate you all. Have a good night. Daniel, dang it, Daniel just came in. Daniel, buddy, thank you for coming in. I'm sorry I got to get going. Hopefully, I'll see you on the next live. Daniel, smell you later. I'll see you all later. Peace, everyone.